Hello, and welcome. Happy Friday. Woo, it's Friday. So excited that it's Friday. We made it through this very, very long week. It has been very long. How long is it, you might ask? I don't know. Very long. Very long. I am still sipping my iced coffee but I have a really cute project. So last night I was watching a little TV and I glanced up, and in my living room when I'm looking at the TV, there's like a strip of wall before you hit the doorway. That's like kind of a narrow strip, and I always create a seasonal wall hanging and I always put it there. And I'm like, gosh, I haven't made one yet this season, and I haven't updated the look from my decor. And I have my old one up there that I had made, like it's my Christmas one, but it's my old Christmas theme colors. And I'm like, I haven't made one this year, so we're gonna make one today. And it's one of my favorite things, and I think why it's my favorite is because it reminds me of my grandma's house, because she had some of these in her home when I was growing up, and I don't know, so it's like nostalgic in a way. I'm using 4 of our Chalk Spot simple circles. It comes in a 2-pack, so you can get 2 of these. It also comes as a square, so you could do square and circle, or just circle, or just square, but they're all similar, like 5-inch sizes. We're using a discounted 50% off stencil. So this is 50% off. I've already used it once. I'm going to use it also today. And we're gonna do it in my decor style, so you will see all of that. Hi, Nikki. I did send that, I did send out that invoice for the stuff. There we go. Hi, Crafty Peacock. Hello, Kathy and Cheryl and Pat. Welcome, friends. Welcome. We're gonna use, I don't know. We're gonna do a whole lot of coolness today. I don't even know which designs I'm gonna use, because there are several designs and different wordings that you can use with this stencil set. I'm gonna use the snowflake for sure, and I'm gonna trim up the rest. I think I'm gonna use the warm winter wishes as well. Put a little thing, and then I was thinking, I love this sweater. I like the snowman. I love this little snow globe too. So I'm not sure what I should do. It'll probably be whatever fits easiest on here, honestly. But I'm keeping it simple because y'all know me. Hi, I'm Creative Sarah. This is my studio. And if you've been watching a while, you know my style. We're gonna do pretty neutral. I'm in love with brown, off-white, gold, bronzy, all of those things. So we're gonna tap into my love for all of those things here today. All right. Hi, Rose. Hi, Deanna. Okay. A couple little housekeeping things before I get started. Every day that I go live, I give you a keyword, and when I give you the keyword, if you type it into the comments and hit enter, then I will send you a message with a link to today's project supplies, which are on sale, discounted. And I will also give you some other links of other things that I talk about during my live. So you don't have to go search for anything. I will give it all to you in one nice, neat, gift wrapped basket. Okay. And you just pick what you want to look at and click, and there you go. So today is the 12th day of Christmas. So we're wrapping up our 12 days of Christmas, and everything from the 12 days of Christmas, all the sales, all the discounts, all of the specials, the mystery packs, the $5 color of the month jars, like all the things that have been trickling in day by day are ending tonight at midnight. So please be mindful. Today's the last day that you're going to get flat rate shipping. In the US, it's $5, and in Canada, it's $8. It is also one of the last days that you can purchase and get it in time for Christmas using Ground. You can expedite, which you will get in time for Christmas then, of course. And hey, US, is that USMC WW? I noticed you the other day too. Hi Mary, hi Ruth, hi Susan, hi Jill, hey Breezy. Woo. Okay. Hi Janice, good afternoon. Yes, Nikki, I'll get it out ASAP for you. I'm using vanilla paste and bronze gilding wax, okay? Now, I do have something special that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, so stay tuned, stay tuned. Oh, in the keyword link, you're also going to get a link to follow me on Whatnot. You might be like, Sarah, what is Whatnot? And I'd be like, 5 minutes ago, I would have asked you the same thing. Just kidding. I would have asked you the same thing like a year ago. Well, Whatnot is an app for selling, and it's so much easier than doing it all manually on my own by hand on Facebook. The only difference is you actually have to go to the Whatnot app to watch me do my live shows, my live sale. So this is not a live sale. This is a DIY tutorial. However, I do live sales every so often, and they're a lot of work, and I have like talked about how much work they are in the past, and I just it's a lot. I run my business completely on my own. I do have a 16-year-old who works with me at times when he's not busy doing other things. Now, he and his girlfriend might help me tonight. I don't know. She's coming over, and I'm hoping that they'll come down and hang out down here with me while I'm on the lot, because I don't know. I've never done it before. So this will be a new experience, and you can watch me, like, you can come hang out with me, give me moral support, and either watch me like crash and burn or muddle through, or maybe it will be a success. Like, who knows? I don't even know. But that is happening tonight. When you comment the keyword, one of the links in there is going to give you the access to my channel on Whatnot. And that app is, and you'll have to download it to your phone. It's all one word, WHATNOT. So it's like Whatnot. It's a fun little thing. Okay. I am going to do all of my chalking in vanilla on our beautiful little round pieces here. And this is going to go together. You're going to well, I'm not going to tell you how you're going to feel, but I have a premonition that you're going to love it. I'm going to love it. There's our warm winter wishes. Beautiful. Now we're going to set that aside to dry. And I'm going to wash this real quick. While I'm stepping away to wash this, if you want to just go ahead and take the time to comment the keyword, which is hanging, as in wall hanging, I'll go ahead and send that over, all those links from my business page. Now, if you're over on YouTube, you guys, I can't send you messages. So you're just going to find the links up in the pinned comment. And so you should be able to get it that way. Let's do the snowman. He's pretty cute. Some of these are pretty big. Oh, I also want you to know that I'm not waxing this wood, this MDF. I actually don't need to. It's a really, really smooth surface to work with. I just fuzz my transfers a little bit. Now, this is going to be, like, I'm going to squish this on here. It's going to just barely fit. But it does fit. So that's awesome. Awesome. And we're just, I'm taking my squeegee and I'm just scraping it across the open chalk or the silk screen on this stencil. So if you've never ever done this before, oh my gosh, you guys, you will love it. We have stencils in everyone's price point, especially right now with all of the sales. Look at this. Look at how beautiful your image comes out. Now we're just, again, setting that aside to dry. And then I'm going to wash this. So all of our stencils are actually washable and reusable. So you can make a bunch of these. You can make them for gifts. If you want to grab, you know, a couple extra surfaces so that you can recreate the design and make multiple, that, my friends, that's how you save money on gifting. Is you might purchase supplies and then make multiple things with the supplies and you're saving money. So like this stencil is 50% off. So the regular price is, let me do the math, $29. So like half off is going to be $14.50 for retail. Now, if you are a Perks member, you actually are going to get an extra 30% off of that. So it's going to be like even less. I am going to scooch this down a bit. You'll still be able to tell that it is a snow globe, but it's just going to be scooched down a bit. So you're going to get an extra 30% off of that sale price, which is awesome. And today's the last day to become a Perks member for just $1. And on that same note, it's also the last day to become a designer. If you want to start your own creative business with me, I got ya. I got your back. You can start for $1, but it ends today. Ooh, that looks really good. All right, I'm gonna pop that over there. I'm gonna wash this. These are so easy to wash with the white color. I just take it over here. I have water, I have my board eraser, and I'm just cleaning off the stencil. And then I'm gonna set it aside, upside down, to dry right on my mat over here. Very easy, very simple. Okay, the last one we're gonna do is this sweater, which I think is a little big, But so was this, and it still came out cute. So I'm just gonna line it up as best I can. The little sleeves might go off the edge a little, but that's okay. We're gonna get the cozy sweater effect. No worries. There you go. So again, if you have never tried this, very simple, almost like, you know, if you're buttering a piece of toast, you can do this because it's just like you're just like scraping with your squeegee across the silk screen, spreading out the paste. And this is chalk paste. It is a semi-permanent, removable, washable with water medium. It's not a paint. A lot of people think it's paint, but it's not. It's non-toxic. It's awesome sauce. Okay. Let me go ahead and peel this. Ready for this reveal? Da! Look how cute. All right, we're gonna let these dry. I'm gonna wash this, and I'm gonna wash this, and then we will be ready to move on to our beautification, our embellishing, and everything else. The sale tonight starts at 7:30. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Sue. Hi, Shirley. You guys, the keyword today is hanging. And what will happen when you comment that word is you will get a message from my page for several things. You'll get a message for the project supplies for this particular project. You'll also get a link to my free DIY and crafting group where you'll get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay, so if you're new, go ahead and comment that keyword just to even get in the group. Now, my chalking is done, and we're gonna kind of pull these aside to dry them. I don't need these anymore, so I will set those over here. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my quick dry tool. Okay, they are all dry. Didn't take too long because it's winter here and it's dry. So now that these are the way they are, I'm gonna grab a little, like a little spongy sponge. I think I'm gonna grab a new one because this one is pretty used up. All right, my sponges are a little big, but I'm gonna take this gilding wax. I sell this right in my store. It is in the project supply list, and I'm gonna just tap into it with my sponge, okay? And get this all over the sponge. Now I'm gonna take each one of these and I'm gonna apply some of this bronzing wax to the edges. I'm gonna get it all over the edges, and then we're just gonna kind of smear it around. know what better word to use, but we're just gonna smear it around and kind of blend it in. So we'll pick up a little more, tap, 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 scrape, scrape, scrape. And then smear, I'll blend, we'll say blend. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so you can kind of see how we're going from like this clean look to this darker, you can see that it's kind of like a bronzy look. I'm gonna go in here and get some more, tap, tap, tap. Scrape, scrape, scrape. I'm gonna get a little bit more. Scrape, scrape, scrape. And this works best with the bronze color. If you want more of a gold, so we have bronze, gold, and silver. I like the dark, so that's why I'm using bronze. If you have like a silver and blue, you know, theme for Christmas, you may want to do a silver or a you know, as a matter of fact, if you're like a very, you know, gold, you like gold a little better, go for the gold. My theme this year is all bronze and like nature inspired colors. So we have a lot of browns, a lot of greens, and different shades of browns and off-whites, honestly. So here we go. There are my 4 finished rounds. And now we're going to apply these to our ribbon. I may end up, let me see. What I love about this ribbon is that it looks like it is kind of like that cozy sweater, ugly sweater look. Just want to make sure I'm going to pull enough off here. Okay. All righty. I will zoom out so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Okay, now at the very bottom, I am going to dovetail this. And this is a very light looking thing. So I think I'm going to kind of dirty up the edges with my bronzing. Okay. And I'm just going to go along with my spongy tool, just so that it's not so perfectly clean and white. Looks good. It looks good. Okay. There we go. I didn't even pick up any extra stuff on that. I just kind of did this. Now, I'm not sure in what order I'm going to do this. Yeah, I think I like it this way. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this with some hot glue. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kathy. Hello, Kappa Lily, Salty Soaps, and Deb, and Judy, and Patty, and Barbara and Sharon. Hello. Thanks, Nikki. Thank you for the good luck tonight. I appreciate it, because who knows. Hi, Carolyn. Happy Friday. Teresa. Hey, Teresa. So, I have zero control over what you do with stars. Like, that's an interesting request. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Kim. So, hey, Patricia. I want to let you know. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Robin. I want to let you know that if you check out the project kit today for this, I will include I will include 4 feet, might be 3, maybe 3 feet that you need. Yes, I will include 3 feet, 1 yard of this ribbon. I will mail it to you on my own. If you go check out this, the project supplies for this, and if you purchase them, I will send you that ribbon so that you can create the entire thing, okay? All right, now I am going to grab my hot glue gun. We're going to start down here at the bottom. I'm actually there we go. Okay. And then we'll move it along. Hi, Hops. Hi, Misty. Hello, Kathleen. Welcome. Welcome, friends. All right, I'm trying to do like 1.5 inches between. So let me... I don't know if it's easier to put the glue on here or on the actual wood part. Normally, it's easier to put it on the wood because your fabric or your what's this called? Ribbon isn't so thick, but this is a good thick ribbon. Okay. Okay, so we need to put our oh, this looks so good. The bronze looks so good, you guys. Up close when you're like standing here in person, it's super pretty and shimmery, that bronze is. Okay, so now we have kind of like our little wall hanging, and we're gonna finish up the top up here so that we can actually hang it. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab some thick jute, not like too thick, but I'm gonna grab some jute here. Hi Cree family. Hi Squink. Back West. M. Pavic, welcome. Makeup artist by Gail. Hey Gail. Okay. And we're gonna fold this around so that we're making kind of a loop, and I don't need all of this extra. And I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to just kind of attach this to itself, and then do yourself a favor. Don't use your fingers to press it down, because on this ribbon, it's going to leak through. So make sure you use something. A squeegee is perfect. The detail tool is perfect. Having one of those little finger protectors is perfect as well. So we're just gluing this together. And then I'm going to take my rope, my jute, and I'm going to tie it into a double knot. I'm going to trim off the extra. And then I tuck that inside. So when we're hanging it, you're going to hang it like this. You're going to tuck that knot on the inside. And then you'll hang it like this. Now, I have in years past created these where I've added like, actually, I think I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to add some extra zhuzh to this. Wouldn't that be fun? Hi, Gail. Hi, Laura. Thanks, Nikki. Let me go grab some and bring it back. And we need, like, I need to keep this theme in mind, so I'm not sure exactly all of the colors, but I'm thinking bronze, I'm thinking white, maybe a little off-white, actually, not regular white. But then I'm also thinking like we need some greenery, you know? But what kind of greenery do we want? We probably want some of this. Oh, I'm just grabbing it all, guys. All right, we definitely need some greenery too because it's winter. All right. Okay, let's see what we can make. I've got a lot. Let me go back to this view. Okay. I've got some sparkly. Now, I'm looking. I think we're gonna do this all kind of right here, just above this wood piece. So we're gonna need to hot glue. And this base is important to get this glued down. Awesome. You already joined? Thank you. Okay, so this is kind of like this will fall a little bit, hopefully. This one is. It's got a good angle. We want that glue to dry. I want to add some of the white leaves. And then some of these, I'm gonna have to cut these. These are like almost like a golden bronze leaf. I keep a little pair of wire cutters for this reason. And then, oh yes, we need some of these little pine cones. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'm gonna glue this next to the green. And I need a little tool to help me hold that in place while it dries, because I'm not gonna use my fingers. Thanks, Lucia. Hi, Crike. Hello, Robin Slama. I just love your screen names over on the other pages. Mostly on Facebook, we're good with regular names. But when we're on Instagram or even YouTube, we've got some crazy screen names that I try to read. Sherbear. And Sandy Moore, hello, hello. Pam Anderson Jones, that's a name, that's an easy name. Okay, so we're just gonna get this glued and kind of cooled. All right, now I'm gonna put this brown up here. Actually, I should probably put this one on this side. Because it's curved a certain way. I'm gonna hold that in place. I really want it to dry in between so that things are not like picking up or sticking to each other when I put something else down. And then this one will go over here. Hold that in place with my detail tool, or I'm sorry, my multi-tool. Let that dry, and then we'll add our little pine cones. This will be cute. And I'm probably gonna have to, okay. Is it gonna bother anyone if I have 3 pine cones on one side and 2 on the other? Or is it only gonna bother me? Because y'all know it's gonna bother me. This, we need to hold tightly down because they are small, short, and so they tend to like pop up. So I need to hold them for a bit. I'm gonna put a little bow in the center too. Oh, and I'm gonna pre-show, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek of some of the things that are gonna be on my Whatnot sale. I've got about 50 items. Let me get this in here. Hi, Gina. Stephanie, hello. 1982 glow. Oh yeah. Okay, so that is there and stuck. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little a little bow. I think a nice brown velvet would look good right about there. So let me grab some of that. If I can find it. Sometimes I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think it's upstairs. I think it's upstairs. So I'm going to do this. I think this will be pretty. It's like a kind of a caramel colored velvet. I think it will look good. I maybe don't want to do like this kind of a bow. Nope, I don't want to do this kind of a bow. I'm gonna do a cheater bow. But you all know what a cheater bow is, don't you? Okay. A cheater bow is when you make a bow, but not really, you're not really making like an actual bow. So we're gonna do this, and then we're going to do this. And I'm going to trim. I'm going to do an angle cut on this and an angle cut on this. Oh, I screwed that one up. Okay. And then we're going to glue this down in the center of everything else. Hi, Addie. Hi, Janelle. Hi, Sarah. Welcome. Hello, Graciela. Hello, hello. Okay, so there's your, oh, it's so cute. All right, here we go. Here it is. This is our wall hanging. So quick and easy. There's the little, and as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, I wonder if I should lower this. I'm gonna lower, because I added that, I'm gonna lower this, which is not gonna take too much effort. I want this more like hanging from that top part. So I'm just gonna lower that down. Easy peasy. Hi, Patty. Hi, Connie, thanks. So you guys, this is, yeah, This looks much better with it lowered a little bit. So we've got our little wall hanging. Pull off my strings. It looks really good. That bronze. So then, well, you can't see because I don't have a wall to put it on, but it's gonna go on the wall. It's gonna be a really pretty wall hanging in my theme color. So if you grab the kit, you can comment the keyword hanging. If you get the kit, I will send you the 3 feet of ribbon. So you get a yard of ribbon. It is this beautiful, like, cozy sweater ribbon. And you don't have to do anything. Just place your order with me. So you have to actually, like, follow my links. Place your order with me, and then once you do, and I see that you placed your order for this kit, you will get that ribbon. So tonight, for the whatnot, I'm going to show you a few sneak peeks of what I'm going to be selling. I have all sorts of, and everything will get shipped out Monday. Or tomorrow. Like, it'll be tomorrow or Monday. Tomorrow or Monday. Okay, let me zoom in here so I can just kind of show you. We are gonna, and a lot of these are starting, so we have $1, $2, $3 starts. You're gonna get bundles of ribbons. These are 8. This is a bundle selection. These colors, they all coordinate for making your smaller messy bows. This is 8 feet here, and you can make multiple messy bows, or you guys, one really big, if you cut this into sections, messy bow. So here are some of the color combos. Lots of, this is red and green and gold. This is like a purple, maroon and gold. We've got a green and brown and white, all of these. We've got like browns, off-whites, and a little gold. This is so cute, you guys. Look at that. It's so shimmery and pretty. And then we have like red and white with a little green in there. So there are a few samplings of the skinny ribbons bundles. And now I have some larger multiple. So look at, I'll move these. These, you're going to get 15 yards of this ribbon. You guys look at this. Oh, isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is one of them. Here's another one. You're going to get some multi. Look at that. Beautiful. Again, 15 yards. I think these are starting at just a couple dollars. Here's one for my red and white. We've got velvet and shimmer, silver, and kind of a clear iridescent. These are the easiest things that I could grab to show you guys. This one, guys, there's some green and gold and white and some navy and gold. So pretty together. 15 yards. And then the last sample I have brought over is going to be very pretty with your reds, silvers, black. We've got more of that velvety ribbon. All of these 15 yards there as well. So fun, lots of like fun little supply items that are going to be for sale. So again, if you, hey Tracy, if you comment the keyword, I will send you over a message with the link to follow me on Whatnot. And then tonight, be on the app on my page at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time for my Whatnot live show that's gonna start. Hey, Jeannie. Hi, Ray and Cheryl. And Trudy, hello. So, yes, so there you go. Also, if you follow my link and you're brand new and you set up an account, they will give you $15 to spend on my live show for absolute free. I think you set up your account, follow my live show, you purchase one thing. It could be for $1. I think it can be anything. And once you follow through with one like auction or one purchase, then you'll get the $15 to spend on anything you want. So you can stock up on some crafting supplies tonight. I will have some finished products as well. And I will have some woodcuts and woodcut bundles also. So fun. All right. Well, I will see you tonight at 7:30. And thank you so much for hanging out today. We had so much fun creating our little wall hanging. If you want more information on anything that I talked about today, go ahead and comment the keyword, which is hanging, HANGING, and I'll send you a little message. Have a great rest of your Friday, everybody. Stay warm, and I'll see you soon.